After saving my brother and Cadence at their wedding in Canterlot, Princess Celestia invited me to come along on a diplomatic mission to a faraway country called Diomedes, so she could teach me skills of diplomacy, which I might need someday in whatever job she had planned for me after my friendship studies conclude. I had never heard of the place, except for a brief reference to them in a book about a war between many countries 800 years ago. But Princess Celestia told me there was a troubled past between Equestria and Diomedes, one she was hoping to reconcile on this trip. However, in the middle of the night on our first night on the road, we were ambushed by Queen Xanthos, one of the sister queens of Diomedes, and I learned the horrible truth. The horses of Diomedes ate meat and had designs on Equestria becoming their new hunting ground. They had constructed a terrible plan to magically cut off Princess Celestia's connection with the sun while the moon was high in the sky, and, in that time, to murder her. Princess Celestia tried to teleport me away to safety, but I did not want to leave her and fought her spell, with terrible results for me. After the battle, I woke up in hospital to find 4 years had passed. Princess Celestia was dead, and while I was in my coma, my whole world had changed.
Dark the stars and dark the moon. Hush the night and the morning gloom. Tell the horses and beat on your drum. Con their master, con their son. Dark the oceans and dark the sky. Hush the whales and the ocean tide. Tell the soldiers and beat on your drum. Con their master, con their son. Dark the stars and dark the moon. Hush the night and the morning gloom. Tell the horses and beat on your drum. Gone their master, gone their son. Dark the oceans and dark the sky. Hush the whales and the ocean tide. Tell the soldiers and beat on your drum. Con their master, con their son.
Twilight?
Oh. Hello, Princess Luna.
You seem distracted.
Oh, Sorry, Princess.
There is no need to apologize. I sensed your sleeping mind leave the dream realm quite abruptly. Your nightmares are getting worse, aren't they?
I don't want to talk about it.
You never do.
Princess Luna.
I will not force you, Twilight. You are my friend, and have been a great help to me after my sister's passing. But I know that her death and those of your family trouble you still, both in your waking and in your dreaming hours.
Yes.
Your dreams smell strongly of guilt. You still think there was something you could have done?
Maybe. I don't know anymore. All the reports. I've been over them so many times. Maybe there really was nothing I could have done. Or maybe there was something I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have insisted on helping Princess Celestia lay the wards around our encampment. Maybe if I hadn't done that, they would have been strong enough to resist the magic Xanthos used to dispel them. I shouldn't have resisted Princess Celestia when she tried to send me away. If she hadn't been distracted by me, then maybe...
My sister loved Equestria like a child. She would have done anything to keep it safe, including staving off war with another country by sacrificing herself. But she also loved you like a child, Twilight Sparkle. She wanted you to live. And it strikes me that you have not lived very much since your awakening. Merely existed.
Princess Luna, please don't say that.
Why should I not speak the truth?
Because it hurts too much to hear it.
It occurs to me that a lot of things have hurt too much for you to confront.
What's that supposed to mean?
You remain with me in Canterlot, helping me to rule with the gentleness I lacked 1,000 years ago. But you stay in your tower, seeing no pony and allowing no pony to see you. Even your relatives have stopped trying after you made it clear you wish to never see them again. By my reckoning, it has been, 6 years since you last set foot in Ponyville?
4 of those I was in a coma.
This is true. And yet, for 2 years you have not been. Do not misunderstand me, Twilight. I have appreciated your aid in helping Equestria to recover from the conflict with the remaining sister queens of Diomedes.
They killed so many while I was just lying unconscious in a hospital bed. I was so useless. I couldn't save Celestia even though I tried, but I never even got a chance to help my parents or my big brother. I'm glad you killed them all, Luna. All the sister queens and all the horses of Diomedes. I know a lot of ponies think you went too far, but I'm glad you did.
Indeed, they do think that. And while your words so provide a salve to my conscience, dear Twilight, I must admit that sometimes I wonder whether those ponies are right. Things are not as they were 1,000 years ago. Wiping one's enemies off the map with magic is no longer considered an appropriate way to end a conflict.
Cadence will come around someday. I think she was just shocked that you didn't seem as affected by what you did as she expected.
Diomedes declared war on Equestria. The head of their family murdered my beloved sister, and the rest of their leaders butchered every pony in our border towns, and the guards sent to defend them before they were stopped. I think the deaths I gave those horses were quick enough considering their crimes. As for Cadence, Perhaps I simply do not see what my sister saw in her when she made her an alicorn. We had barely met before Celestia died. Perhaps my beloved sister would have been able to explain to me why she chose such a soft-hearted mare to be a princess alongside us. As it is, I think Cadence is better off in the Crystal Empire for the time being.
She's doing pretty well for herself there, I hear.
And you do not wish to see her for yourself?
No. No, she's better off without me. I told her the last time she came here that I never wanted to see her again. I don't even know if I meant it. I just couldn't stand the pity in her eyes when she looked at my horn. She knows how much magic meant to me. She knows how hard I worked to get into Celestia's school for gifted unicorns. And now I can't even so much as levitate anything. Cadence defeated King Sombra all on her own. She's so powerful. I was the element of magic. And now I'm the element of nothing. Worthlessness, maybe. Shame. Weakness. I hate what I am now. I wanted to make sure she stayed away from me. I'm too broken to see ponies who used to mean so much to me. For them to see how stupid and frail and useless I am now.
I disagree. Your nightmares are a message, Twilight Sparkle. And before you ask, no, not from me. They are your own heart whispering to you that you have things you must address. Things you must do. Ponies, you should see.
I can't face Cadence again, Princess. I remind her too much of Shining Armor. And of how he died.
I am not referring to Cadence.
No, I can't see them.
Why not?
Because Princess Celestia died when I was supposed to be protecting her. I failed.
Twilight, you know that is not true. You cannot shoulder the blame of my sister's death any more than I can. And trust me, I have tried. You dissuaded me of that. Or had you forgotten?
No, I remember.
And do you think your friends would hold what happened against you?
I don't know.
Truly?
No, they wouldn't.
Go to Ponyville, Twilight Sparkle. Speak with your friends. Reconnect.
Former friends.
That remains to be seen.
I don't even know if they still live in Ponyville. 6 years is a long time. I haven't wanted to see any of them since I came out of my coma, so I didn't...
Then if they are not there, we shall locate them. I shall help you in this endeavor as you have helped me in mine.
Please, Princess.
That is not a request. It is an order from your princess, Twilight Sparkle.
That is not a request from your teacher. It is an order from your princess. Go, now!
Twilight?
All right, then.
Good. I shall make the arrangements now.
No, I'll do it.
Very well, then.
Oh, Princess Celestia, why couldn't I have given my life to save yours? Instead, you... I miss you so much. I miss sending you letters, having tea with you, seeing you smile when I learned a friendship lesson. I miss talking with you, learning from you, just being with you. It's not fair that you're gone and I'm still here. No, Luna's right. She wouldn't want you to feel like this, Twilight. Remember what she taught you. Stay strong. For her. Remember what she taught you about friendship. And stay strong. Hi, Spike. I came to tell you that I'm going away for a while. Not too long, I hope. Princess Luna is tracking down our friends, and I'm going to go and visit them. But I couldn't leave without coming to say goodbye. I know you can't hear me, but it didn't feel right seeing them without you. I'll tell Rarity you said hi. If she agrees to see me, that is. I miss you, Spike. Couldn't you have waited for me a little longer? I was bound to wake up sooner or later. But this... You won't wake up for at least 100 years. How could you just leave me like this? Didn't you think what would happen if I woke up to find you gone? That you chose being a dragon and having a hoard over staying with me? Princess Celestia died, Spike! Shining Armor died! My mom and my dad died! And you're as good as dead, because by the time you wake up, I'll be either too old to remember you, or... I'm sorry, Spike. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Princess Luna did what she thought was right, giving you this cave and these treasures under Canterlot. I can't be angry at her for trying to help you feel better. She doesn't think of time the way that mortal ponies do. I meant to come back safely, honest, I did. I meant to have a party with you guys and have hay burgers and everything. Just like I pinky promised. I'm sorry. I'll see you later. My number one assistant. I wonder what Rarity would make of this. Rarity's probably a top designer now. And Fluttershy, she probably runs a clinic or shelter for sick animals. Applejack's bound to have stayed on her family farm. Every pony always feels better after eating Sweet Apple Acres produce, probably because of all the love they pour into their land. The Wonderbolts disbanded, but I wouldn't put it past Rainbow to have formed her own, even more spectacular group. And Pinkie? Well, she's definitely still being Pinkie Pie. She'd never leave Ponyville. She's too important to the ponies there, and them to her. She's what keeps them smiling after all. And every pony needs smiles. More than ever these days. Do you not knock before entering a filly's room?
The door was open, Miss Sparkle.
Well, I guess I should lock the door in future. Anyway, to what do I owe this intrusive visit?
This is for you.
This has the seal of the royal scribe on it. Dear Miss Twilight Sparkle, I am happy to report that, after an extensive search, the whereabouts of all but one of the ponies you listed have been discovered. As requested, we have delivered to each your pre-written invitation to meet with you. However, it must be noted that each had reservations at your plan for them to travel to Canterlot to see you in your personal quarters there. It was suggested by the one named Applejack that a neutral meeting place would be of benefit to all, for personal reasons. This information was passed along to allow the recipients of the four Applejack, Rarity, and Rainbow Dash have all agreed to meet with you at the destination I have enclosed on a separate sheet to this letter, inclusive of travel directions. The pony known as Fluttershy was unable to confirm, and we regret to inform you that, as of yet, Pinkamena Diane Pie's whereabouts remain unknown. We hope the information provided is sufficient. We will continue to try to locate Miss Pie in the interim. Yours sincerely, Raven Inkwell. They found them? I don't believe it. My friends! My friends! You will keep looking for Pinkie, right? Please tell me you will.
I promise that we will, Miss Sparkle.
Thank you so much for delivering this to me. I'm sorry for shouting at you, Scout,
Scout Derpyhooves of the Royal Night Guard.
Thank you, Scout Derpyhooves. You've made my morning so much brighter than I expected. A tavern? The Fabulous Serpent. Oh well, I guess they have their reasons for wanting to meet there. I'm just so happy to see them again. Oh, my friends. Luna was right. I do need to see you all again. I have been lying to myself. I have missed you. Now I'll get to see you again after so long. Oh, I can't wait.